Not only it is my favorite because the recipes are so basic and so easy, but also it is very fast to do. So in the morning it will take you about, say, 20 to 30 minutes with all the preparation, all the frying. So if you want to make a little bit of effort and have a lovely breakfast with your family or with your roommate, this is just a perfect recipe to reach for. Also, a lot of people ask what's the difference between Russian pancakes and American pancakes. The main difference is in the main ingredient. Russian pancakes are made with buttermilk. So the main thing I should mention is that buttermilk shouldn't be very fresh. What I mean is that you just get your buttermilk and you just pop it in your fridge and wait for about a week. So buttermilk, it gets a little bit thicker, which is the main thing for the pancakes. Well, I will explain it in the video, but you should remember that before you go to the store and buy all the ingredients, just maybe you need to wait for a week or so, so the recipe will be just perfect. I must say that I haven't mastered pancakes that well, but still I try, not every week, not every weekend, but I try to make these pancakes as tasty as my grandmother does. So she was kind enough to show me all the steps for perfect pancakes, and I don't know how she does this, but every time they are just gorgeous, they are fluffy, they are lovely, they are very, I don't know how to explain this, but if you give this recipe a go, you will know what I mean. So give this recipe a go and you will feel this traditional Russian style, old-fashioned breakfast, and you can eat this dish sweet or sour. You can put jam on top or sour cream on top, maybe even kefir on top, some cheese, anything you wish, maple syrup, and it will be lovely. So try to eat this the same way as you eat your pancakes, and I promise you will like it. And by the way, buttermilk is very good for your digestion, which is a big plus. So I can't say that this recipe is very healthy, but still probably buttermilk affects your digestion in this recipe. Not in this recipe, but when you eat a dish of this recipe. So watch this video, stay tuned, and you will learn how to make this amazingly fluffy and nice pancakes. So here are all the main ingredients, not that many as you can see: 500 grams of buttermilk, some flour, some salt, some sugar, some baking soda, and 1 egg. You want to begin with adding your buttermilk to some kind of bowl. Better be metal, not plastic. Why, I will explain a bit later. And I can't stress this enough. Please try and look at the expiration date tag and see if your buttermilk was produced a couple of days before you buy it, or you can buy it and leave it in your fridge for a couple of days so it will be very bubbly inside. To this you want to add about 3 to 4 teaspoons of sugar, maybe a little bit more if you like pancakes a bit sweeter, and some sea salt or kefir salt. It really doesn't matter, just any kind of salt will do. This salt wasn't specified, it was just salt. Sometimes in Russia we do have this kind of salt, just salt. That's all. And then you want to, that's why I told you that you need some kind of metal bowl, not plastic bowl, because you want to bring it to room temperature, maybe a little bit higher than room temperature. My granny usually tries it with her finger, so all the acids will activate inside the buttermilk. To this you want to add 1 egg, stir it well, and you see my granny usually stirs her dough with a spoon, with her hand, without any mixture. Without any mixer. You can use some kind of mixer if you want, but we usually do this with your hand, with a spoon. And then she adds flour. It's hard to say how much flour she adds because every buttermilk is different. Sometimes it's a bit thicker, sometimes a bit thinner. You just want your mixture to be like a very thick sour cream. That's how we explain it in Russia. And don't be afraid of lumps. They will dissolve very easily because this kind of dough is just easy to mix. Maybe it will take you about 2 or 3 minutes and there will be no lumps in it. Then a little bit of baking soda. Don't forget about this step. It's very important to activate the sour in the buttermilk. And then comes the most interesting part, frying. You take your oil, olive oil or sunflower seed oil, that's what we usually use. Take a bit of your dough, and put it in the oil. It will have some bubbles on top, which is just glorious. That means that your pancakes will be fluffy. And then you just flip it. Don't toss it a lot. That's my grandmother's advice. She said just one time per side. And then you just serve it. So you see they're golden, lovely, just nice, all around nice. And you serve it with sour cream, with jam, with honey, anything you want. You will love it, I promise. Even our dogs, they just love it. They ask for them, for pancakes all the time. They just can't stop eating them. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you will love these crumpets, and stay tuned for more recipes and more interesting videos. Thank you.